Aloha SHOPO members, Bobby Cavaco here. I'm coming to you from our Maui office. Myself and Treasurer Keo flew up here today to be with our Maui board, who is going to be getting their position sworn in today for their first Maui meeting, and we wanted to share that experience with you and the Maui board, and you to get to know them better. And with that being said, I wanted to give you folks an update on where we are currently and some of the stuff that we've done in the last 2 weeks. So as far as our staff changes, with our Honolulu office, the state board made some decisions. And as far as our executive director is concerned, we have rescinded that position. Teneri Ma'afala has resigned, and he's no longer an employee with SHOPO, and we wish Teneri and his family the best. We have hired a new general manager for SHOPO. His name is James Kimo Smith. He's a retired sergeant from Honolulu PD, and he has a little over 33 years of experience with the union. So we know we will be in good hands as far as pushing us forward. And we know that Kimo will be also carrying that torch forward for our members. For our Maui office, we are moving in a different direction with our business agent position. JD Kim is no longer with us. So we are now seeking 2 business agent positions for Maui so that we can serve our membership there. We're also looking at getting another business agent to help out Gabe on the Big Island. Gabe has a lot of grievances and arbitration and termination cases to take to the department, and he's going to need a lot of assistance. So we're looking at getting another business agent for him as well. And on Kauai, we have Roy Asher as a part-time business agent, but we're also looking for another business agent also for Kauai for Chris Callio's chapter. The next thing I want to touch upon is our communication platform to our membership. So we have built a new platform, as you probably already noticed. SHOPO now has a public Facebook page. We're on Instagram, we have our own YouTube channel, and we're also on Twitter. Either today or within the next couple of days, we're going to be launching that communication platform. So please be on the lookout for that. You should be receiving the communication from the union, and that's going to be our main communication platform to get information out to all of you folks statewide. And finally, the last thing that I would like to touch upon with all of our members is our vaccine mandates. We are closely following the situation on Maui with Mayor Victorino and changing the definition of vaccinated to where now you have to have a booster. That is pushed back as far as I know to January 24th, but we're closely monitoring that. But I want to let the membership know and let all the membership know that this union will definitely respect every member's decision that they make regarding their medical decisions. It's a freedom of choice. And whether or not our members want to take the vaccine or not, our union will support whatever decision our members make, and we will definitely represent each and every one of them to the fullest. And with that being said, there's some items that Treasurer Keo wants to go over, so I'll hand that over to him.
Hey everybody, Steve Keo here, the State Board Treasurer. I wanted to give you an update on the union's financial situation. We've hit the ground running the last 2 weeks. A lot of progress has been made, and I wanted to share at least some of it today with you guys. I want to first start off by saying, and I can say this with 100% certainty, I've reviewed all the documents and all the properties that the SHOPO union owns, and I can say this with complete transparency. There is no condo in Waikiki, and there is no beach house on the North Shore. Take my word for it. I looked, and we don't own any of those. No beach house, no Waikiki property. The property that we do own, gang, is actually, so the union's address over there in Kalihi is 1717 Ho. The property diamond head of our location, we do own that property. We own it outright, okay? We don't have a mortgage. We paid cash for that property. And we're currently leasing it to a company called B&B Embroidery, and we make about $5K a month in income off that property. As far as Statewide Holdings, I wanted to look into that. We have SHOPO offices on all the neighbor islands. Currently on Maui, we're leasing the property. On Kauai, we're also leasing the property. And then on the Big Island, we do own the SHOPO office that's there. So that's all the real estate holdings that our organization owns. I also want to dive in more with more meat and potatoes of what investment accounts we have, how much money is in there, and I really think the best way to do that is face-to-face. So I checked with President Cavaco and the rest of the state board, and what we're gonna start doing for the month of February is I will come down to SHOPO Hall, and I'll be there from roughly 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. I'll pick the day, and it's come as you are, no appointment needed. You come down, I will have all of the financials, the most recent financial copies that I've looked at, and I'll share them with you. And maybe we can do a couple things. It can be a tour of the SHOPO office. Maybe you haven't been there a while. We can talk story about this and that. But the main thing is you guys as members will get to see what investments account we have, how much money is in those accounts, and where everything is at, and I'll do my best to explain it to you. It might be in a group setting, but we're going to invite everybody down. This new state board believes that SHOPO Union Hall is open to everyone. It's our house. You guys come, you're welcome, and we'll be transparent with those financials. Just be patient with me as far as picking a date. Like I said, I want to try to do this once a month, at least in like a 5-hour block. And for our neighbor island members, what I want to do is have a call via Zoom where we can do it via Zoom, and I can share that with you folks that way, okay? So hopefully that is going to be transparent and everybody can see where we're at with the monies. Over the last 2 weeks, I've had an opportunity to review monies coming into SHOPO and monies going out of SHOPO. I subsequently put in a request to our bookkeeper specifically to share with me what monies were owed to SHOPO. Upon receiving that document and reviewing it, I noticed that some of the monies owed actually came from our own members, and some of those members were actually past or current state board officials. Upon discovering this, I immediately brought it to the attention of the state board, at which time the state board, following all bylaw procedures, did vote unanimously to place any member that currently did owe us money as not in good standing. We then made the appropriate notification to those members, and I'm happy to say that within about a 24-hour time period that the members were notified, they did come down to SHOPO and repay any outstanding monies that were owed to the organization. So I'm happy to report that. Members not in good standing will be afforded their due process. We will be following up at the February meeting. And I wanted to segue from being the money guy as the treasurer to just a state board official. I want to be real clear. President Bobby Cavaco, he did touch on it, but I want to be very clear here. SHOPO is against vaccine mandates. We believe in choice. We do not feel that our members should be forced to take a medicine as a condition of employment. We will fight for all members' rights. As President Cavaco said, this should be a choice, and any additional mandates or anything related to vaccine mandates, booster mandates, anything regarding that will be a top priority with this union, and we will aggressively fight and do what's necessary to protect our membership. We appreciate you. Thank you for your support, and we'll talk to you soon.